You should leave now!
Ooh.
Oh God, oh God, oh God.
Something in the mist!
Hey there everyone, this is Grave Cinema here, bringing you another reaction review video.
Still not doing TikTok dances. Nope.
Still not, no. This is a video and review for a movie that was put up on our poll, and they decided for this one, they picked a movie that neither you nor I have watched.
Which one?
This movie, which will be our very first time viewing, will be...
The Mist. Oh yeah, you told me
Mist.
yesterday. I'm Brady.
We'll be doing The Mist for the very first time, and I will say, since I am on the internet, I kind of know the ending on this one. Hard to avoid that, but I don't know pretty much else about the whole thing.
This looks Cthulhu-y, but it's Stephen King.
Do you know anything about The Mist?
Okay, so here's what I know about The Mist that's probably inaccurate. In a D&D campaign I played back when I was with Rick, like right before we broke up, he had our campaign go through a night in the tavern, and there was this mist that came through the town, and we got trapped in this... I can't remember if we were in a tavern or if we were in a chapel. Anyway, we got trapped inside, and somehow party members opened a window. And creatures came in. But I can't fully remember, like, they were funky creatures that were tentacly, but not very tentacly. Gave you illithid feels, but more like they were pets of the illithids.
Looks tentacly on the cover here.
I know, but I don't know if he actually took characters from The Mist.
I have no idea.
I also had the groups mixed up. But anyway, yeah. So there was mist happening.
Okay, but the movie itself you don't know shit all about.
No, not even a little bit.
Okay, because I think I know why this one was picked, mostly. Based on just what I know about it, because internet.
It was a Stephen King choice.
It was...
I don't even remember what the options were.
Well, this was the one they picked. I had a feeling they would go for this, just because I know... Since I know pretty much what the ending of this is going to be, I've never felt the compulsion to actually watch the whole movie. But... that's what I want. I still wanted to watch it. I wanted to have a good excuse. I put it on the poll, and lo and behold, they picked this. But I'm thankful that you don't know anything at all about the ending, because I think that's what they want to see, is what your reaction to that might be.
Okay.
Okay. So that's all I can say about it. Everything else about it, I still don't know. But I am intrigued to see what it's going to be like. So we got this nice 4K. So I think it's going to be a fun watch. Why'd you have to bring that up? I have glitter on my face. Where? What? What are you doing? What?
I think I got...
Hey!
I need you to turn your head.
We need to be watching movie now. What?
Do you want the glitter infection gone, or do you want to sit here watch a movie with the glitter infection?
You can get the infection off my face when we're done, okay?
Okay, hit the play.
Okay. Fine. Alright, let's get to this. Are you ready?
Yes.
Alright, here we go. The Mist. Do you think that painting's a reference to the gunslinger from the Dark Tower novels? It's got a Clint Eastwood face, obviously, but
yeah.
I think that's what that is referencing. The
Seems like a
Mist.
bad plan.
Oh.
Poor painting. Yikes.
Well, the food's gonna go bad.
Yeah, do up a list. I'll hit the store before it gets all bought out.
Yeah, I'll hit the hardware store too. Get some plastic sheeting and duct tape and seal this up before it gets dark. You know, we're safe. That's all that counts.
For now.
How do you two always manage to make me laugh?
You have incredibly low standards.
Let's go.
Oh, shit. Totally smashed. Think he owes you a new boathouse.
That.
Oh, shit.
What is it, Daddy?
Looks like a mist.
Missed?
On the lake?
Why don't you take Billy, get him dressed? I'll take him to town with me.
Oh, my insurance guy's gonna love me.
Shit. 1980.
Heading into town today by any chance, are you?
Well, CMP's out in force.
Maybe we'll get our power back.
Daddy, look.
Yeah. You guys in the base.
The Arrowhead Project?
Is this some military bullshit gone wrong?
Oh, they're in a hurry.
Back when you had the occasional payphone.
Thanks for helping me out today.
Guess they're not mad at each other anymore.
I guess not.
He was on a vampire show.
Yeah,
I don't remember which vampire
he
show,
was,
but it
yeah.
was a vampire show.
You think educating children would be more of a priority in this country, but you'd be wrong.
'Cause I'm betting money on it now, having been a government issue.
Daddy, is there a fire?
I told you all leaves are canceled. I don't know why. I gotta go check the pharmacy out.
Calling up all the men. Never a good sound.
No.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Something in the mist! Shut the doors! Shut the doors, my God!
Daddy, I'm scared. Can we go home?
There's something in the mist. It took John Lee.
So how'd he outrun the mist? Hey, William Sadler. Got a good cast here. A lot of character actors.
It's a glass wall. You guys are not safe.
Some kind of chemical explosion. Has to be.
I'd get away from those windows.
Is anyone hurt?
Everybody just stay put, okay? Just stay inside the store.
I can't stay here. I gotta get home to my kids. No.
Hey, she was in Walking Dead.
It's the end of days. Stop it. Okay.
The religious people.
I can't just stay here. I have to get home to my kids.
It could be a poisonous gas cloud.
Can you hear that man screaming?
Wanda's looking after little Victor. She's only 8. I told them I'd only be gone a few minutes. Oh, is anybody gonna help me?
Military should.
Won't somebody here see a lady home?
Everybody thinks it's certain death.
Got my own boy to worry about.
Oh, I need help.
Don't hear any screaming yet.
Yet.
Oh, Mommy.
2 years old.
He's terrified.
I think we all are. Teaches third grade.
I think she was in Walking Dead too.
The special ed
Blonde.
kids now that move.
He's calming out. Somebody gave him a valley.
That was nice of
The
them.
way he ran in.
First thing we need to do is keep our wits about us and find out what's happening.
Well, you got food. Stay there until you have something.
You've done that to yourself by a life of sin and dissolution.
I hate people like that. Middle of a crisis, and let us preach to you.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't think if I were in a situation like that, I could suppress the urge to deck that person.
I'd be like, oh, it's Judgment Day? Well then, go outside and face your judgment. Fuck off. Pushing up against it.
I'd get away from that.
Of course, you're right. It is just glass on the main side there. They wanted to get in the go through glass. Whatever it is.
No, nobody else heard that, sir?
What's that?
What say we all go check it out?
All right, shut it off.
Something's got the exhaust vent plugged up from the outside.
I'll go out and clear whatever's blocking.
Yeah, Shermanator.
Why not?
You open that door and something gets in here.
Like what?
I'm not convinced that you heard anything.
You convinced that somebody killed that guy that went out to his car?
I'm gonna start the motor, you raise the door, and you yell out when you got
It's clear we're gonna get a story where everybody's gonna start turning against each other. Because
Yeah.
we're all stupid animals.
This kid risk his life over a generator, it doesn't even matter.
Would you just shut the fuck up?
I'm sick to death of your bullshit.
Out there in the market, they were scared and confused, and here there's a problem they can solve. They're goddamn gonna solve it.
It's a mistake.
Pussy.
Why isn't the mist filtering in?
Pretty scary, ain't it, Norm?
Yeah, right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What the fuck?
Tentacles!
Fire axe.
Close the door.
There's a fire axe right behind you.
Ooh.
He's dead.
Sounds like with a mouth on it.
Looks like it's more like,
Oh. Poor Sherman.
Oh, but it's poisonous.
Oops. That's a big thing.
Oh, now you don't want to help?
Search the generator!
He's fucked. Well, you should have something to show them.
You remember when you should have fucking listened to him? You're sorry? A kid is dead, and you're sorry?
How the hell was I supposed to know what you meant?
The guy went outside before and screamed. What the fuck do you think it meant?
How was I supposed to know what you meant? You should have said what you meant then.
No, you should have fucking listened.
It was a big bird or something.
You got that kid killed.
He agrees with you.
You told anything. Asshole, you got that kid killed, and I got his fucking blood on me.
It's okay, man. Nobody's gonna judge you if you throw up.
I'm sorry.
You fucking should be, you bastard.
I'm sorry about the kid.
No, you're not, because if you were, you would have listened to begin with.
We ought to get out of here.
And go where? You can't see it coming.
Don't say anything to anybody. Not yet.
Don't want to say anything yet?
It'll cause a massive panic. You cut off part of its limb.
What do we say?
Got a piece of it still.
What the hell were those tentacles even attached to?
Cthulhu. Maybe. Who knows?
Can't let Billy seem like this. He's scared enough. Just give me a minute.
I mean, nobody from the market heard what was happening?
Gotta discuss how we're gonna stop that thing getting in here. The entire front of the store is plain glass.
Yeah.
Ain't going very well, is it?
Come here.
You got a piece of it, dude.
Nobody apparently remembered.
I'd remember that.
You would, yes. But you also like the strange and unusual, and you're not in shock.
True.
Tentacles. Yeah.
But at this point, I'd remember if I'm trying to prove something, there's proof.
I'm shocked. It's pretty tasteless using what's happening here to try to make me look like an idiot.
No, that's not what's going on. I'll show you. Blood. Like a chunk of tentacle.
Yes.
On the floor.
A chunk of tentacle.
This pathetic attempt at a joke has gone far enough. This is payback for the lawsuit that I filed against him last year, and you guys are backing him up.
You have got us all wrong.
I don't spend my money and I pay my taxes here, and I've seen you talking behind my back. Well, don't I feel foolish? I actually thought you were being kind to me today. Well, thanks for setting me straight.
He was being kind to you.
Come here. David, get your goddamn hands off of me! I'll sue your ass again! This man crazy. He's crazy.
No. He isn't. I wish he was, but he isn't.
You're drinking? For Christ's sake, Ollie. Do you want me to report you? You want to lose your job?
Does that really matter right now?
He didn't give a fuck right now about that.
In the meantime, shut the fuck up and listen.
Yeah.
I don't know what this mist is, but there are things in it and they're dangerous, like Dan said. Norm, the bag boy. We opened the door. Something came out of the mist and took him.
Took it? What do you mean?
I don't know what these things are. All we saw were tentacles.
Tentacles, he says. Tentacles from Planet X. It's a lie, you know.
From the look of it, the tentacles are coming out of the beer cans.
Go look.
Yeah, there you go. Ooh. Still twitching. Was it melting?
Yeah.
It appears we may have a problem of some magnitude here.
That's better than nothing.
Duct tape solves everything.
Let me preach your word.
This is not what you need right now!
Because they're not all bad.
Oh my god! Oh, she's gonna be the psychopath. She's gonna be the psychopath that either everybody kills, nobody ever talks about again, or she's gonna get them killed!
Well, if you need a friend, God up above, I talk to him every day. Don't you condescend to me.
She was trying to be nice.
You don't mock me. That's not what I...
You deserve to be mocked.
You do, at this point.
The day I need a friend like you, I'll just have myself a little squat and shit one out.
Oh yeah, you'll have earned a place at his side. You are such a good person.
Maybe you do believe this.
You are Karen with a capital Annoyance.
The fact remains, the evidence here is flimsy. It's bordering on ludicrous.
Hey, this isn't a courtroom.
Leave it alone, David. You can't convince some people there's a fire even when their hair is burning.
I'll have no part of it, nor would any thinking person.
Then go outside.
There's none so blind as those who will not see. This has all been written.
You're not helping.
Revelations, chapter 15.
Oh God, if I have to listen to her preach about the end of days this entire time, I swear I'm gonna be angry by the end of this movie.
Temple until the 7 plagues of the
Well,
7
maybe she'll
angels
get
were
hers and
completed.
throw us a bone.
Well, what are you saying?
I get enough of end of days things from my father.
To meet our maker.
Oh, prepare to meet shit. How about if your ass prepares to meet my size 10 work boot? How about that?
You know what? You already got a kid killed?
Byron, please, calm your friend down.
Things in the mist. Do you doubt? Do you?
I doubt anybody that talks like that. Do you doubt? What are you, talking like you wrote a Bible?
There is one God, the God of the Israelites.
Odin.
No?
Nope.
He's not the god of the Israelites. He's the god of the Vikings.
He's the god of all. Odin.
It calls for expiation. Blood.
What?
Blood. As Abraham prepared to sacrifice his only son to prove his love for God. So
I swear to God, if you were about to suggest we sacrifice the children for you.
Now that's nice. See, I can't smack her, but it's okay for you.
Yeah, because she's got boobs. Boobs can smack boobs.
You hit me again. If you dare.
Hit her right now.
Oh, I would.
Those of you who aren't local should know that Mrs. Carmody is known in town for being unstable.
What was your first clue?
She opened her mouth.
I don't like that scary lady.
Maybe she's scared too. So we can use the charcoal fluid and the mops to make torches.
I've got a shotgun in my truck. I could try for it if you want.
No, there's no reason to. He reminds me of the guy that played the oldest brother in Tombstone.
So, we got a gun. Anybody know how to shoot it?
Military guys would.
I mean,
I did.
You have 3 military people in there.
Surprised the military people aren't trying to take charge of the situation right now.
Yeah.
To tell you the truth.
Makes me wonder if they're trainees.
Some target shooting. State champion in '94.
We are experiencing some kind of disaster. And no offense, Mrs. Carmody, but the only way we're going to help ourselves is to seek rescue. We're going out.
Let them go.
They want to go. Let them. You already said everything you could.
tie this around your waist.
What for?
It'll let us know you got at least 300 feet.
I'll do it.
I'm thinking we could use that shotgun of yours.
Son, you got brass balls.
Just see to paying out this line. Line's up. I'll cut her loose, just so you understand.
Thanks, though.
Sure, there's no way I can talk you out of this.
There's nothing out there. Nothing in the mist.
Nothing in the mist.
You'll die out there. All of you.
She's right, though. You all should be tighter together. That mist is too damp. Or too...
dense.
Dense, that's the word, yes. You better start making some bombs. Gotta be a way to make a bomb in there. Household chemicals.
In the proper proportion.
You got teachers in there. One of them's gotta know some chemistry.
It's going.
They're doing good.
Don't.
Let go.
Everybody let go. That's not gonna be enough.
That's up in the air, my dude.
You should let it go now.
Well, nobody else is gonna go out there. Oh, shit.
You could probably stop now.
Shut the door!
Do you see?
Oh, shut up.
I see you should go out next.
Now do you believe?
Don't put someone else's blood by your mouth!
He's shot.
All right, save it, save it. Well, these batteries ain't topped up. You turn the lights on, it's gonna drain them quick.
I thought I'd come in and say hi. And see how you're holding up.
I think he was in one of the segments in Tales of Halloween.
Possibly.
Yeah, the one where they kidnap the boy and he's not a boy, he's like a demon. I think that was that
How
one.
about yours?
How soon you shipping out?
A couple weeks.
Oh, he hasn't started yet. They're recruits. They haven't been trained.
So that's why they haven't taken charge.
Or haven't tried.
Mm-hmm.
How come you never asked me out? We flirted all through high school. I know you like me.
Stupid, I guess.
Well, they just signed their death warrants.
How many people do you think actually will survive in this?
I have no idea. I'm hoping the guy and his little boy.
Yeah, because it seems like one of those movies where they're slowly going to get picked off all one by one.
I really hope that mom and her daughter survive too. You know me, I hate seeing kids get hurt.
I know.
Especially in something like this. There's no defense for it. There's hardly a defense for adults, let alone kids.
What is it?
It's a bird.
Oh, dragonfly?
No!
No! Big...
That's one of the things that came in the
Big bitch.
Yep. It's attracted to the light.
Like a moth.
It's a bug, it's what they do.
Mm-hmm. And there's more.
Turn off every light you can.
Came out of the smoke. Locusts upon the earth.
Those aren't locusts, dipshit.
Look at those stingers.
Turn the lights out! They are bugs! Don't do that! Do you see that stinger? It can go through your brain!
Holy shit!
That's a big one. That's not good.
God, I think they're attracted to the light.
Oh, yeah. Num, num, num.
You aren't gonna hold it.
Oops.
Oh!
I'm not good boots for it, but you are trying, honey.
Just doing what you can.
Yes, you are.
Oh, that's not good.
Goddamn child-proofing sons of bitches.
Right? You need a butane torch. It's just hungry for the buggy things.
Ooh.
Oh god.
Oh, ripping it up the neck.
I don't like fire.
Don't think Sally gonna make it. Well, shit.
For you too, man. Come on, stop, drop, and roll.
Now let's set everything else on fire first. Oh, fire extinguisher.
Probably could use that on the,
Oop.
the creatures too.
Oh.
Nice shot.
That was a good shot. Daddy's busy.
Oh god, no. Billy's gonna run out.
Alright.
And he conserved his ammo too. Good job, man.
Only fired when he had a good shot.
She was right. She said that it would happen like this.
Oh my god!
She told us someone would die.
Now the power's going to her head.
He's only half the man he used to be.
Oh god.
I couldn't help it.
That is such a dad joke. Uh-oh, someone took that.
Something wrong with the rest of them.
Yeah, pal, how you doing?
Mm-hmm.
It's bad. You gotta end it, okay?
Ollie's got that gun, right?
Can't waste that ammo.
Right?
Here.
Oh.
Give him something to knock him out. She's dead. Maybe not dead, just knock the fuck out.
I think she overdosed herself.
You're talking about leaving?
If we don't, Joe Eagleton's gonna die. We can't let that happen. Want another reason to get the hell out of here? I'll give you the best one. Mrs. Carmody. I'd like to leave before people start drinking the Kool-Aid.
He's right.
She'll have a congregation, and then we can start worrying about who she's gonna sacrifice to make it all better.
He's right.
You don't have much faith in humanity, do you?
No. We're humans. We know our bullshit.
People are basically good, decent. Oh my God, David, we're a civilized society.
Man is smart. Man in a large group.
He's saying it right now, yeah.
No more rules. You'll see how primitive they get.
You scare people bad.
You've read Lord of the Flies, supposedly.
They'll turn to whoever promises a solution.
As a species, we're fundamentally insane.
Mm-hmm.
Just next door. You'll be safe.
They'll come and eat you up. Daddy, don't go.
I'll be back.
Oh no, he said it.
Bill.
He said, I'll be back, not I'll be right back.
Same thing.
I mean, he's like our main character. You think they'll kill him off early?
Something happens to me,
If they did, she'd probably shift to being the main character.
Best as you can.
Are you so anxious to make your boy an orphan?
Punch her.
Boy is no concern of yours.
We're going to the pharmacy. We're gonna bring back some supplies.
If there's any trouble, we'll come straight back here to the supermarket.
Yes, they'll come back for all of us, just like this good lady said. This kind of pride and defiance of the...
Shut up, you miserable buzzard. Stoning people who piss you off is perfectly okay. They do it in the Bible, don't they?
I love her. Oh, I hope she makes it. We need more like her. Stay to the wall. I would not have taken those.
It'd be really useful if they had like thermal goggles. But they don't.
I wouldn't have taken so many people. I'd have kept it down to a minimum. Well, that's a famous shot. It's gotta be.
Well, they made it.
Doors open. That's not a good sign. You know, my brain wants to think, what would we do in this situation?
You either stay or you run. Those are your two options.
Oh, I'd be running. As fast as I can. But not without you or my dog.
If you have a secure place, you stay there as long as the food lasts. Once that's done, find the next place as fast as you can.
All right.
Why does it look like there are webs on that? Because there are webs on that. I think I officially hate our people that picked this.
Hurry it up.
That includes me. I'm pretty sure I also picked this.
Your vote.
Something fucking weird.
Something fucking weird.
Oh, God. No.
Get out.
No.
Get out. Get out! Get out! What are you oh my God, let's just stare at it some more and see what happens. Why don't we just wait to get picked off instead of escaping while we still have the time?
Come on. Oh, man. He's glued to this fucking post. Hang in there.
It's our fault.
Government bullshit. This is why you don't try and create a super weapon. Babies.
Uh-oh. We got like an alien situation.
You should leave. You should leave now.
Ooh.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
Oh, bigger ones.
Oh God. Oh, well, I'm dead. That's it. I'm dead. Baby, you don't have enough ammo. Spiderans? What are you, fucking Spiderans? Get out! I'm sorry.
Yes, that was pretty loud.
If I yell out, they'll hear me.
They're in the movie. I don't think they'll hear you no matter how loud you get. Sorry.
Make it smart. Make it.
Oh! Oh! Right through the oh!
Well, there's your femoral artery. And you lost your weapon. Good job.
Their ass rope is acidic.
Fuck!
Oh,
Fuck!
shit.
No. Now they're gonna follow them because they're slow.
Oh, right in the face.
Nice, Grandma. And it's Bug Killer too.
So much for him. Oh, that's a bigger one.
Nicely done, old man. Oh,
got it.
Without that, I could do that. Blood.
Oh no! Oh God, he's dead! He's dead! Get out of here! Let's go!
You left empty-handed.
You're okay, the little spider thingies are gone.
They're coming back!
Well, they're not
If
there
you think
now.
they're not gonna follow them, you're out of your fucking mind.
Come on! Come on! Hurry up! What happened?
We have seen the earth vomit forth from her lips obscenities.
She's doing good with this role.
She's doing a great job of making me hate her.
Yeah.
She's getting people whipped up.
That poor girl!
She's got him believing she's a psychic.
Woman never shuts up.
Talking about
Expiation!
Oh, great.
Expiation!
Welcome to Sesame Street. Today's word is expiation.
Hallelujah!
That boy hasn't been right since the pharmacy.
Not even 2 days. I'd rather die out there trying than in here waiting.
I want to know what this mist is. I want to talk to the soldiers. Where's your friends? I ain't seen them.
What do you know about this mist? I don't know nothing. I got nothing to do with it.
Morales. Donaldson.
Okay, I don't know where they are, and I don't.
Well,
I didn't think they'd do it. They said they would do it, and I just...
It's the Arrowhead Project, isn't it? What were you guys messing with up there, huh?
We got you now, you sorry son of a bitch! They hung themselves in the back because they knew. What? They knew it all along.
I'm stationed up there. I'm not responsible. Yes, we all heard stuff.
Yeah.
How they thought that there were other dimensions. You know, other worlds.
There's creatures from another world.
A window. You know, so they could look through and see what's on the other side.
She's gonna say, oh, it's hell.
Well, maybe your window turned out to be a door, didn't it?
Not to rip the hole open by accident. This other world came spilling through to ours. It ain't my fault.
Ain't his fault.
It's not!
For going against the will of God. Walking on the moon! Yes!
Oh yes, how dare we walk on the moon?
Or stem cells and abortion!
You bitch, shut the fuck up. Now I want to light her on fire.
Only God above has any right to.
You want God? We'll help you meet him.
We should never get into an apocalypse scenario. I can't handle bitches like this.
Yep.
I pull my bullwhip out too fast.
It's his fault. Yes,
No!
it is your
No! It is not my
Jesus!
You see what you did, you fucking bitch? He don't deserve that. He's just a fucking kid. You know, if you were a vampire right now, you'd be fine. I'm just saying. Holy shit.
Big boy.
You see what you people did?
The beast will leave us alone tonight. Tomorrow we'll just have to wait and see.
I hate people like that. They use people's fears against them. You think the wife made it?
Who knows if we'll ever find out? I mean, this is like a bottle episode. It's all in one location, pretty much so far.
I got the groceries in the check stand number 2. 5 bags. We can grab them and get out the door.
Stealing food now? You can't go out. I won't allow it.
You don't get to say.
Haven't I shown that I am his vessel?
No, you haven't. You've shown how to kill people with a mob.
Throw her right out one of those fucking windows right now.
Me too.
They, people who refuse to bend to the will of God.
They want to leave. Who the fuck are you to care?
It's from them. The blood of human sacrifice must come.
So let him leave.
You try it. Fucking try it!
We want the boy.
Oh, fuck off.
Boy!
Now you give us You get back!
Go for the fucking mouthpiece!
Finally shot that bitch.
Good. She deserved it more than anybody there. You all forgot he had a firearm, didn't you?
Think they did.
I killed her.
Thank you, Ollie. Let's go.
You killed her. You murdered her.
Yeah, and if you keep it up, I'll murder you too.
I wouldn't have shot her, Dave. Not if there'd been any other way.
That's why I said thank you.
Yeah.
Let's go!
They put you right in a us or them situation at that moment.
You did. They were gonna hurt that little boy. She's a fucking psychopath.
All the way down. Oh, Jesus.
That's a big fucker.
Shoot it.
No. They're back. They're back.
Oh, got him.
Yup, it did.
Oh, there's the gun.
Great. I don't care.
You should have grabbed the gun off the hood. Why are you telling them where your location is?
Just trying to get them.
You need to leave. You can't get them. You need to leave. David?
You don't know how many shots you had left.
Why you quickly run around the door?
Why do they have human teeth?
Make them look monstrous. Freaks.
Turn the car on and shake the motherfucker. Go! I'm so tired of waiting for this stab.
Just wipe off the blood.
How many lights do you need on that damn thing?
All the lights.
I guess so. Yeah, see, motherfuckers, you could be leaving too. I think I hate him most of all. All the dumb shit he's done. They let him back in. I can't believe they let him back in.
Well, the bitch is dead. She can't command anymore.
You actually went home?
His wife.
Oh god, no, she's dead. Yeah, buddy, she's gone. Get out of there. Get out of there.
I'm sorry, David. I'm just so sorry.
Get out of there.
He's mourning right now.
Mourn when your son is safe. You have a child to protect.
Is there a safe place right now?
Not really. I don't think anywhere's safe as long as you're in that fog.
Maybe we'll get clear of the mist.
They're in Maine, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Stephen King. You're either in Maine or in Colorado.
I could have been in Portland, Colorado. I don't know. Oh, God. Oh, God. I never stood a chance.
Well, this is like an apocalyptic type event. A lot of people are gonna die. Out of gas. Stop.
Holy shit.
What kind of fucking kaiju is that?
The tentacle thing. That's an Eldritch horror.
Quite Lovecraftian.
It's gotta be one of the great old ones. That is what it felt like to be around when dinosaurs roamed.
Now we're out of gas. I would have tried maybe stopping by a gas station and seeing if it's clear quickly. You know, trying to get some. Or hell, the other car's in the highway. Something.
We gave it a good shot.
She's gonna do something stupid.
I'll figure something out.
Oh no, he's awake.
No hope.
Guess they're not making it.
Come on! Come on! Come on, come on!
I've just waited 10 minutes. 10 minutes. She got to her babies.
She did. They gave her some good shit, at least, at the end here. He's still probably gonna kill himself when he gets the first opportunity.
Because now they'll live with the guilt that they could have survived. They could have all lived. Hope everyone but that one guy at the supermarket died.
And credits.
Could you do it? In that situation? Could you put a bullet in your kid's head?
I would wait.
I'd wait as long as I could until the monsters were there. To be fair though, as soon as I saw those spiders, I'd be a goner.
Yeah. Okay, so that was The Mist. Maybe based on the Stephen King novella. And, what are our thoughts on this one?
I fucking hated it.
There was a lot to hate. Not that it was a bad movie in that sense. That
they did a great job of making it good enough that I fucking hated it.
It was
I'm
a
not
situation
saying it wasn't
and people
well done.
you
I
hate.
just
Yeah.
First they were fucking alien spiders that worked like face huggers and crawled out of a person's body.
Yeah, that was
Not
freaky
okay.
deaky.
Not okay.
Yeah, if you were in that situation, like with this type of movie, you always imagine what you would do in the situation. And for you, in that moment, you're
I'm a
pretty much
goner.
done.
The
Frozen
only
in fear.
way that would not be the case is if I had someone else to defend. Or a child to defend.
Mm-hmm.
That is the only way I would have made it out in that situation, because at that point, I can defend other people. I can think about people that aren't me. If I'm thinking about me, no, I will lock. I will lock in place, and
Yeah.
I'd have to go into a situation like that with you, because I will defend your ass.
I would defend you as well.
Thank you. I would like to think so.
No, I'll be like, take her first. No, I ain't doing that.
Asshole. I also would not go out in a situation like that without some kind of flamethrower. Hairspray and a lighter.
Yeah.
Something, because you never know what you're going to run into, but most things are vulnerable to fire.
For the most part.
So...
I mean, you had the one woman there with the...
Because the teacher was smart.
Yeah. I'm glad she at least made it mostly towards the end there.
She could have made it the whole way.
I know, and that's the thing about this movie. It's a movie that's very well known for the ending. Mainly because there's the story where Stephen King, he actually wrote a different ending, supposedly. I have not read the story yet, but once he saw the ending they used for this movie, he's like, shit, I wish I wrote that ending, because of how effective it is, and just how gut-wrenching you get when you realize, oh shit, they could have just waited 10 more minutes, and they would have cleared up, you know. But it's also cool, as you pointed out, how the one woman managed to actually get through the mist somehow, probably got to her car and managed to get to her kids. So they gave you that, at least one moment of joy, at least, in a completely fucked up downer of an ending that this movie provided. And that's all I knew about this movie. going into it, because I've seen the internet. Everyone's always like, what's the biggest endings or most fucked up endings and like stuff I look up, and I've known that this ending had one where they get towards like a car in the end, and he's got to kill everyone there. They think it's hopeless, and they actually have the tanks or whatever, something rolls up, and he's like, oh shit, I could have waited. That's the only thing I knew specifically about this movie, and even still knowing that, man, it's just so fucked up when you see it and how awful to be in that situation. You had no idea. You didn't know anything about this.
I had an inkling.
You did?
When the car stopped and they were still in the mist. He grabbed the gun for a reason, and he didn't have enough ammo to defend them till they found something else, when they didn't know something else could have been nearby or not nearby.
So you had a feeling that he would go ahead and just mercy kill them.
He promised his kid he wouldn't let the monsters get him.
Yeah. Didn't know he would have had to wait just 10 minutes, though, for rescue. That's the part that gets everyone. Because everyone understands, yes, in that moment, no hope. Don't want the monsters to get him.
I would have waited till they showed up.
I would have too. I'm like...
I would have put that off as long as I could.
Especially if you're somebody who's seen a movie like this. No, we wait until we have no other option.
I mean, like... Yeah. It'd be the same thing to have to put Raven down. I wouldn't let monsters get her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, obviously I'm not comparing my dog to an actual child. But...
Somebody you care about.
I couldn't do that to her. She's just as defenseless and clueless as a little kid is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Also, in the event of apocalypse, she's not staying behind.
No.
Let's make that clear.
No. Yeah. The thing is, this ending also makes you think about what you do in this situation. As I did point out, like, I'm gonna see if I can drive to at least some other gas station, fill up quickly.
See, we're fortunate.
Or find another car that's still has gas in it and just keep going. I wouldn't just
We have a gas station around the corner from us. So if we were trapped at the house, we could get to the stop and go. Whatever the fuck that is, the dash-in.
Yeah. It's... I mean, people... We're gonna think what we would do in this situation. They're gonna think what they would do. All we could see was what they were doing in this situation. In this situation they were in, not only did they have to deal with monsters, they have to deal with fucked up people, too.
Yeah.
Like that one
I
bitch.
wouldn't deal with that very well. No, I would not.
Yes, and they even pointed out how, like, oh, in this situation, people are insane. They tell us outright. We all know people are insane when they are afraid and fearful for their lives. They'll believe anything that may help them, and they turn to that one crazy bitch. She did a good job, though, making us hate her.
She did a great job being a crazy bitch.
Mm-hmm. You had a lot of good character actors in this movie.
She was everything I hate about religious bigots. The holier than thou, I was right, you were wrong. No, you weren't. Because you didn't put human life over anything else. Miss, I don't like abortions. Go fuck yourself. Also, I don't like how they sacrificed the military guy who probably had a low-level job up at the base, who's brand new to the military, obviously, because he's young and he grew up there.
He didn't punch a hole in another dimension. It wasn't him.
No,
he was just a new recruit.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
Like, fuck's
New
sake,
recruit, did no
man.
shit.
He was a fucking kid. They don't let kids do shit like that.
No, that's just mostly cannon fodder.
Yeah, and by the way, if he had been responsible, he'd probably already be dead. Because I bet he would have been at ground zero. Even if he was about to go on leave, they wouldn't have tried an experiment like that with an important member of the team leaving.
Yeah, we only get little bits of what happened. Like, oh, punch a hole in another universe or something? Okay, we'll believe that. But at the end, we don't get any further follow-up, like, okay, how did it stop? How did they defeat them? Were they just doing whatever? Why did the mist dissipate? We don't get that bit, but at that point, you kind of... The movie is just like, this is it. This is the ending right here. Nobody needs to go in the details. Just know we're going to leave it on this note. Let the audience leave with a gut punch, basically.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it a very effective ending.
I think the whole movie was effective.
Oh,
personally.
all of it. But it stuck a landing when it came to the ending. And that's very important in movies. That's why this is very well known. And I think that's why our subscribers voted for this one, because they knew it would get you. And that it's actually a great watch as well, which I'm thankful they voted for this, because I have been wanting to watch it for a while. Just since I already knew the ending, I didn't want to have everything else spoiled for me, but it wasn't. It was all very good. And a great transfer, too, for this 4K. Yeah, I got a special 4-disc collector's edition. Apparently, there's like a black and white version as well. Yeah.
I'd rather watch it in color. This movie is not one I would want to watch in black and white. With the mist being there, it's too much.
I think because I also could see this like being like a Twilight Zone story. Especially with the people going crazy and turning on each other. Like there are episodes like that in the Twilight Zone. Some very famous ones. So maybe that's what they're going for. Like, an old classic style monster movie. So they have that as an option for people. But yeah, very nice collection I got. And beautiful transfer. There's not much I can really criticize in this movie. I mean, the CGI at points, 2007 CGI, it's like, pretty obvious. And there's only so much they can do practically. But the storytelling...
Especially with Cthulhu monsters.
The storytelling, though, is still very effective. Everything else is pretty great. Shit, yeah.
No, they did a great job start to finish with fucking with you and...
I mean, it clearly fucked with you.
Of course it did. There were giant fuck-off spiders and a child got shot.
At the end there, yeah.
And he could have lived. Why wouldn't that fuck with me? If there ever gets a point in time where that doesn't fuck with me, this is gonna stop. Because at that point, I'm dulled to everything.
Yeah.
And our goal has been accomplished.
No, I don't think they will ever be dull to that.
I doubt I will.
No. Hi, girl. Yes. You'll be safe from the creatures of the mist.
Yes, you will, because Mommy will fuck their shit up.
Mm-hmm. With a flamethrower.
That's right. Got a butane torch and some lighter fluid right over there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make one.
Yes.
Got plenty of hairspray in this house, and if I don't have hairspray, I got other shit. Just give me time. I got rubbing alcohol. We're fine.
You're fine.
I can let that on fire, right?
I think so.
If not, I got vodka over in the corner. I can light that on fire.
That'll work.
Just put it in a spray bottle. Little spurts of flame.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Not to mention we can make tiny Molotov cocktails. And I'm pretty sure I can put some shit together to make some grenades.
Few household chemicals in the proper proportion, as Burt Gummer would say.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
We've got plenty of chemicals in this house.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I try and clean with natural products, but I've got plenty of other chemicals, and toilet bowl cleaner is very flammable. And if it isn't, I've got paint. Oh, we're fucking set! I've got a tote of spray paint behind the couch.
Oh, yeah, that'll light.
The fuck am I thinking? Let me go back to chopping mall here for a minute. I've got paint. And I've got tiny little bottles of paint that we can make Molotov cocktails out of.
We are set.
I've got it. We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm weapons and ammo. You be tactician.
Yes.
You're better at that.
So, any final thoughts on The Mist here?
I never, ever, 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 ever want to watch it again.
You never, ever, 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 ever want to watch it again.
Yes.
But worth at least that first watch.
I could have done without the spiders.
Well, that's you. But overall.
Overall, it was a very good movie, and it hit on multiple fronts for multiple people on their fears. Whether it be fears of people going fucking crazy in a post-apocalyptic scenario, fears of bigoted religious people, fear of spiders, fear of giant bugs. Fear of bugs is a real thing. Fear of giant tentacle things.
Being set on fire.
Being set on fire,
There's
dying
lots
of
of
your
things
burns.
in this, honestly.
Having an allergic reaction to a bug bite. The survivors'
Yeah, that
guilt
one girl
and
just...
the suicides of the other two military guys who felt like it was their fault.
Yeah, and the one woman who clearly overdosed on her pills. I believe that's what happened there.
She thought it was hopeless, so she
Yeah.
took herself out.
Yeah, quite the effective story. Definitely worth a watch, at least for that first time.
Still could have done without the spiders.
I know. But they're not real spiders. They're mutated, eldritch
but that's almost
creatures
worse.
with like 8 legs. And that their ass rope was acidic.
rope was literally acid.
Yeah.
So
that was interesting.
You only ever read Song of the Lioness by Tamara Pierce. And
I think I read like the first 4 novels, but it was long ago.
Okay, so Song of the Lioness is only 4 novels?
Then I've read them, but it was long ago.
Anyway, so you weren't introduced to the immortal creatures of Tortal. One of my favorite authors, her name is Tamara Pierce.
Very good.
She's amazing, especially if you have young girls, send them to go read their books. I love them as a middle school student. I love them now. They still hold true for me. But in one of my favorite, she usually sets up her books in 4s. So she likes to do quartets. One of her quartets is called the Immortals Quartet, and it introduces this girl who can talk to animals. But anyway, at the time that this girl comes into the world, they have a whole bunch of creatures showing up. One of them is a solid metal bird with a human head they call Stormwing. Another one that is one of the worst of them is called a Spideran, which again...
You mentioned that in the movie.
Yes. It has a human head but a spider's body. It's kind of like a centaur of spider, but it's not like a Drider. They don't have a human body upper part. It's
that just
all
makes me
spider,
think of that one scene
head.
from The Thing with the creature where it's just the head and then it sprouts the legs.
Bigger.
But yeah, that's what that reminds me of, the description. Human head with legs of a spider.
Yes. That's probably about what their babies are sized as, but the full adult, think more the size of an old school bug.
Okay.
Or bigger, but not much bigger.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say much more than... You're not going to get to the size of a minivan. You're not going to get to the size of my station wagon. At biggest, probably a modern day bug. Volkswagen Beetle. Let me
You had quite the variety of creatures in this. It wasn't just one type. It was quite a few different types, and they were eating each other as well.
Yeah, but the
there
point
was a whole
of that
ecosystem,
is
basically.
they had
that
2
came
different
over.
types of webbing too. One was acid, and the other one was a web that you could put people up with. And it rang true why I brought them up is because you could see that they had the same thing in this movie. You had the acid rope, but you also had stuff that would stick to things and stick them up on walls and create webbing, which acid rope didn't do because it kind of dissipated as soon as it hit the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you had your giant fucking spiderans without the human faces, which is so much better because honestly, I hate you think spiders are bad. You put a human face on them with the same fangs? No, let's not. I'm good. I would love to see her books turned into movie if they're done right. I don't want to see that quartet. They also have dragons, and that's fucking cool. I don't want to see
dragons are always cool.
Mm-hmm. But you also had, like, what do you even think those giant fucking things with the pinchers were? They were like a cross between a crab and a locust and a...
I don't know. They made them all pretty
stick bug?
unique.
That one was weird. I mean, like, it had the body of a stick bug, but the claw of a crab and the legs like a grasshopper. And then you had the thing that looked like a long neck from prehistoric times, but had tentacles and no neck.
Yeah, like that big old kaiju looking motherfucker too.
Like
I wonder how the military dealt with that. Just
like an organic
missiles
flesh
or whatnot?
AT-AT. I would assume jet engine, like aircraft missiles.
Something. We don't get that.
I mean, or the tank.
We don't
probably could take that down.
The shell in the right place. I mean, it's still fleshy.
I mean, tentacles are fleshy.
Yeah. It's a
you
creature.
hit it at the underside.
Yeah. There's a nervous system. There's a brain. You take out the brain, most things, it kills the creature.
You take out the heart or something like that, you do enough damage to the body, the brain can't function.
So.
But
we don't ultimately see that in this movie. We just see
I don't need to.
We just see the ending where it's like, oh, there is still military presence and they are taking control. Okay.
I would hate those bugs though. Like, I don't like things crawling on me, having something that big that has a stinger. No. You're not helping.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm not trying.
But yeah, overall, that's one of the big takeaways from The Mist is just all the creatures and the various types that were there and how effective they were at scaring you.
I will give this credit that it hits a wide range of people. Because it hits a wide range of fears.
Yeah.
And it was very accurate with how people would respond, I think. It's odd that you find those hillbilly redneck I can do anything types up in New
Maine?
England.
Well, it's rural versus urban. There are urban and rural areas in pretty much every state, so you can find them anywhere.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's not just state by state. No, it's pretty much always urban versus rural when it
That's
comes to
why
that
I didn't
divide.
say state by state. I said New England.
Yeah. Well, New England's an area of states
Yeah, it's a section of the country.
that has rural areas still.
Well,
That's just what I'm
yeah.
illustrating.
I know.
Yeah. They could be anywhere, those type of people. And they were talking about that, how people are fucked up, especially when they're all scared and stuck in one place.
Man
and then they'll
smart. Man in large groups is fucking stupid.
A person is smart, people are dumb, stupid, panicky, and dangerous, and you know it.
That's the phrase.
Thank you, Agent K. It's one of the most well-known ones from that movie because of how true it is.
That is one of my favorite phrases, and I can never remember it fully, and I'm glad you did.
Yeah, I think I'm paraphrased a little, but for the most
No,
part...
I don't think you did.
Well, that was pretty much the line, though, for the most part. Oh, we gotta make certain of that.
I'm fairly
actual
certain
line now.
you were right, which is why I want to prove it. I don't want to not have this page, though, so I need
Person
to...
is smart, people are dumb, panicky, and dangerous. Creatures, and you know it. Creatures might not have been in that quote, though. But for the most part, that's the main gist of what he was saying. She has to confirm this now. It's very important.
People are smart. They can they can handle it.
Okay.
K. A person is smart. People are dumb, panicky, dangerous animals, and you know it.
Dangerous animals, not creatures.
So you were off by one word, but still.
That's why it's still a paraphrase, but for the most part, what he was saying.
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of wonder what happened to the neighbor as you see his little hand. Or at least, yeah, I have to assume that that's the neighbor that has his hand sticking out of that, because it's definitely not a...
Oh, just the image here that we see on the screen?
Yeah, because the other two people of color we saw, one was one of the
MP,
people,
yeah.
and then the MP who got eaten by the spider. So I have to assume that that's what happened to the neighbor.
Well, I have to assume what happened to him is the same that happened to the one guy who only had half a body left once we saw it. They all
Right.
went in the same place, basically. So they got.
Makes you wonder what killed him, but yeah.
One of the creatures.
One of the creatures. If you had to die in this movie,
If I had to die,
if you had to choose your death and you had to die in this movie, how would you want it to go out?
how would I want to go out? Old age.
That's not what I meant, and you know it. Like, if you were cast in this movie and they let you pick how you died.
Oh, like, wait, just as an actor or as a character?
As
being
a
a character.
character.
So I'm an actual character. I'm not an actor playing a person. I'm just the actual character in the movie, in the situation.
Right.
How would I want to die?
Yeah.
Well, if it's going to be suicide, I'll take those pills the lady had, because that's the easiest way to go, honestly.
Yeah. I'd either go with the pills or the creature that snaps you in half immediately.
If it had to be a creature. Yeah.
If it had to be a creature, I don't want the tentacles. Those looked like they were fucking painful, and we all know I didn't want the fucking spiders anywhere near me. I really don't like bugs crawling on me. I mean, did I tell you about the time Paul took me to Butterfly World?
I don't know.
It was shortly after Rob broke up with me the first time on Valentine's Day via text, and he thought it would cheer me up. I walked through like this. Because there were things with legs, and they were crawling on me, and they were pretty, but I didn't like it. And I like butterflies. I just don't want them to crawl on me.
Schmetterlings.
I wanted to walk through and have them pretend I wasn't there. So I could watch them flutter. I just didn't want them landing on me. And then they started landing in my hair. And
They're
there's very funny
butterflies.
pictures of me looking completely
A
mortified.
butterfly is not going to eat you, I'm sorry.
I know, but I don't like the sensation. It's one of those things, you don't like rough textures, I don't like creatures crawling on me.
Alright.
Alright. Yeah.
So, yeah, anyway, this was The Mist. As picked by our subscribers, you people.
So, good job, you've given me trauma.
I think that was their intent. They
I
enjoy
think so too.
They enjoy your misery and suffering because it's funny to
I
watch.
can't be too mad at them because I also picked this.
And it was a good movie overall. As a movie, it was very good.
I think the 4 that you put up, this was the only one I'd even heard of before. So, yeah. It was very good at fucking with you. It does what a horror movie should.
It horrifies you.
It horrifies you.
Good. There we go. The horror movie horrifies you. So, thank you for watching our first time watch and review of The Mist. We have our Patreon if you would like to support our channel. We also just have the YouTube channel. If you want to like our videos, if you liked what you saw, and let us know what you think in your comments, how this movie affected you, what you would have done in that situation. That's always fascinating to see.
Yes,
who would do
always
what.
fascinating to see.
Yeah.
If you were in that situation, definitely tell us what you would do. Very curious, and maybe we'll get some fun ideas.
Maybe. And if you want to see our next videos when they come out, just subscribe to our channel. You'll be able to see it when they come.
Yes.
So, we'll have a new video for you every Tuesday. Occasional Friday here, but mostly every Tuesday.
And as this is a poll pick, do remember that if you do subscribe to our Patreon, that your votes do count for more.
They do. They can break ties a lot.
Yes.
That has happened. Or there's a lot of
think it
support for one on Patreon as opposed to just one on YouTube. Sometimes I'll just do both. Like I did for Christmas, where I did Gremlins for our YouTube people and Violent Night for our Patreon people. So, there's that.
That was for us too, though. You can't deny it. You really wanted to watch Violent Night.
Well, everything I put is also partly for me, but I let them know what they would also prefer.
But yeah, so just something to keep in mind, and we do very much appreciate all your support.
We do. Highly appreciate it. So, stay tuned, and until next time...
Stay spooky, and have your apocalypse plan on hand.
Indeed. Bye.